Welcome to my new tutorial series on Python 3.7. In this tutorial series, we will be covering everything from basic topics to advanced topics. In this specific tutorial, we're going to be going over the installation and the most simple program in Python. The first thing you want to do is head over to python.org. When you're here, you're going to see this screen. Now, you're going to hover over Downloads, and you should see Download for your operating system. Once you're here, click on this button to start the installation. So once I click here, it's going to download right here. You should click Keep, and it should take a second or two to install. Then I'm going to click right here in order to be greeted with this installation screen. On Windows, this will look different, but the steps to install are more or less the same. Now, I'm going to click Continue, 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 Agree, Continue, and Install in order to install it. I've already installed Python, so I'm not going to do it in this tutorial. I'm going to click Cancel and back. Wait for this to finish. It should take a little longer than the installation. So now, you need a text editor to write your scripts and save your files. You could choose many text editors or IDEs, such as PyCharm, Atom, or Sublime Text. In this video, we're going to be using Atom. Head over to atom.io to be greeted with this user interface. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this download button in order to install Atom for my computer. This is going to take a while depending on your internet connection, and it could take from 10 seconds to like a couple of hours. So once it installs, you're going to double tap for it to be unzipped into an app. So I'm going to tap, and it's going to unzip into an app. So you can find it by going into your downloads folder, or on Mac, you can go right here for Spotlight Search, right here, by doing Command Space, and then type in Atom. And you should be greeted with your Atom logo. So click Enter, or get it from the Downloads folder in Windows, and the screen should fill all over here. Now, you're going to want to save the file so we can start coding. On Windows, you can type Control S, and on Mac, you can type Command S. So then it prompts us to enter the name of our file. Let's name this file Hello World, like this. Every Python file has to end in a .py extension, so Python knows that this file is actually a Python file. And it's going to be saved to the desktop directory. So I'm going to click Save, and there we go. Now we have our empty canvas to start coding. What we're going to be doing in this video is writing the most basic script, a Hello World script. So in order to write this, we would write the print function. This is a function in Python, which means whatever string or text is put between these parentheses in single quotes or double quotes is going to be outputted to the console. So let's write Hello World right here. Now to save it, you would do Control S or Command S, and now it's time to run it. In order to run your script, you're going to go over to the terminal or command line if you're on Windows. You can find the terminal by going into your dock right here, or you can find it by doing a spotlight search. You can do a spotlight search by doing Command Space. Or you can go on, if you're on Windows, you can go in your Start menu and type in CMD. It'll look something like this if you're on Windows, Mac or Linux, but on Windows it should be a little different. So now what you're going to do is you're going to change directories to where you saved your file. I saved my file in the desktop directory. So I'm going to do cd. Don't worry if you don't understand this yet. I'm going to show everything to you in the later tutorials. So I'm going to type cd desktop and then press enter. Once I'm here, you should see that this part has changed a little. Now I'm going to type Python 3 hello world.py, and it should say hello world. As you can see, it worked. This is simply the most common script in Python and is great for beginners to use as their first script. We're going to be going over things like this and many, many more in later tutorials. So if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on this video. Until then, goodbye.